into using the spearing elbow on the Mookie, Mr. Mookie here. This is Lamont's brother, no, Lamont's friend. All right, but you can see he's all tied. He's all tied right up. He's tied up at the moment, so he can't do too much. But I'm gonna have Kubing stand his back and lift the elbows up a little bit. And sometimes I'll be asking for him to give me pressure because I'll be trying to impact the dummy with a little bit of force, right? Because isn't that the idea of the den? All right. So again, we talk about starting with a wedge, right? I'll start at the angle so you can get a clear image. But I'll be working my way 180 degrees around at a minimum, and at a maximum 360. All right. So I have this wedge from here to here. I have this wedge from here to here. Okay, go in the middle. I have left. I have right. Okay. Then we can lift this one up and get around the other side. Get around to the other side. There you go. Good. All right, good. So again, well, let's say I'm in the middle now. Okay. Inside. Now I have both tools to do it. I'm going under both. Okay. I'm going to switch the palm down. I'm going over both. You can see how I'm having to get. I have to create angles sometimes, and sometimes I'm having to be straight. Now I've gotten around to the 180. Okay, all right, good. Okay, so let's talk about the spearing elbow then. So I'll start off at this angle again. This looks good, man. And give pressure on this shoulder. There you go, cool. Actually, I think you can just do it with your palm. There you go, and just lift this one up. There you go, that's cool. All right, good. All right, so again, I have these references here and here and here. All right. So this spearing elbow is the one we worked. This is where it lifts, clears, and penetrates. All right. Just let it drop now. So he's become unhinged now. He's become loose. All right, but it's okay because now I can show you. I have some leeway in regard to the arms lifting and falling, right? Because that's one of the negative facets of the more rigid classical Mick Jagger, Mook Jong, all right? Is that the arms are made to move slightly, and you do get the idea of that stretching quality that I was talking about, pushing and pulling, or whiplash, or patching kind of thing, right? You have that when you win the classical wind dummy. But you need also to be able to drop and lift. Why? Because that is more realistic in relation to what really happens is that the opponent does not just sit there like this and go like that. But that is a reference point for beginning training, all right? But you shouldn't get stuck there, all right? It's a good reference point for beginning training. But you have to remember that real fighting is forward pressure, is moving backwards, is moving at angles, is refacing, is arms lifting and falling and flailing and headbutts and assholes and elbows, right? Okay, so this will be a long clip. Enter. Follow. Always aware of the other arm, right? I'm on the middle. You can lift it up there. I go over. Hat down. Next movement. Again. Okay. I have outside reference. I'll get over to the other side. There you go. Put pressure on this shoulder. There we go. Okay. This is the one where I pull. This is the one where I pull down the clear. So I have pressure. I have pressure coming this way, right? This one for me, right? Okay, I have here. So this is my spear here on the outside. It's the same follow. Same follow, right? And if this were more rigid, I could show you cleaner follow-ups, but that's not the point. things will get ugly and they still need to be both functional and effective. So you need to get used to slop. You need to be able to get used to being tied up and in on things. In fact, this kind of training with, this kind of training with rope though is important. Come back here. You see? Now you may think this is funny, right? Okay, that's cool, man. Now, people like to talk crap about techniques of using the sarong or a handkerchief or this kind of thing, like that Guru Inosanto has been sharing over the years from various systems and other A-listers out there, right? But it's not far-fetched at all that you use a piece of cloth, a piece of clothing that maybe gets pulled over your head, but you get it back and then you use it for some reason, all right? This is not far-fetched idea. This is Ninja Jedi stuff. And you may laugh at that, and you should laugh at that term, but it's for real. Your methods of improvisation should include tools. And what appears to be a negative thing in my training right now actually is an enhancement in realistic training. Thank you, Mr. Bain.